Hi Scorpio, this is your reading. Welcome back, by the way, and this is your reading for the 2nd to the 8th of May 2022. I'm using the astrology reading cards and I've just put out the zodiac signs and I'm going to go into depth with that one, just also for cross watchers and for yourself, what people think about your energies and talents. Okay, the card says the star, the zodiac sign. So if you're walking out in the night sky, you might be seeing like a J with 3 stars above it. That is the Scorpio sign. Also, you've got like an M and with an arrow at the bottom. So that is also a sign for Scorpio. Now, it looks quite eerie. If you look at if you look at the picture, somebody is very inquisitive. Wow. Okay, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. This is one of the most powerful zodiac signs in the astrology, but also the most secretive. The energy is charismatic, mysterious, and bewitching, for at the heart of it is a need to bring out great transformation, and Scorpio uses beguiling and magnetic charm to achieve this. One can feel caught like helpless prey in a spider's web when this energy is involved in the matter at hand. But who doesn't want to be lured into an exotic and mystical excitement? They're also known as the sexiest sign. This energy, but people forget Gemini. You've got the harem there. This energy is known for its life-giving sexual expression, but it is also involved with life-changing healing and transformation. In fact, it is likely that the two are linked because the potential generation of life in human bonding can be channeled into miraculous cures. The serpent winding up a staff has been a symbol of magic and healing from biblical times to the present day. If you need healing and you have drawn this card, you have great spiritual support, for this force generates love and intense power. Scorpio has great ability to penetrate deeply and bring the truth to the surface. It is relentless in pursuit of honesty. Well, that explains why it doesn't represent the moon sign. Ooh. Although the moon hides secrets, is known for the dark side, that's holding secrets in the tarot. You could be holding secrets, or somebody could be holding secrets from you. But definitely, like I always say, Scorpio, you are unique. You're the only water sign that can live on land, and Cancer is unique in its own because he can do both, water and land, and Pisces is only water. You three are quite unique in your own right. Scorpio has great ability to penetrate deeply and bring the truth to the surface. It is relentless in pursuing of honesty, and it will help to bring matters to the head and lay things bare. However, it can also reveal envy and possessiveness and subterfuge. I think subterfuge means confusing. Anybody, please do correct me. You spell it Terfuge. Subterfuge. It may be that you can grasp the motives of others at this time, for Scorpio masks the obvious, but you may also be feeling a strange and entrancing anticipation or expectant tension in the air, as if you are waiting for something to happen. You have great power at your disposal now, and you can do almost anything with it. But with the great power comes great responsibility. So use it wisely, only the intensity of your deep feelings, for you are truly in touch with the life force of the universe. Well, there you are. We are all connected with the universe, whether we like it or not. So that is the Scorpio card. Now you come in with the Fool. So obviously I'm hearing straight away, don't be foolish, be wise, like it said in the Scorpio card book. Have faith in yourself and trust yourself that you can take this leap of faith, even if you don't have all the information. You are in a transition and a transformation, because I also see, like the sun, great big bursts. Something might happen unexpectedly, and also we've got this shape of a butterfly. You have transformed, or you are also in transition, especially because you're going to take this new beginning, this leap of faith. So you can do it. Just believe it and it will work out. You will be learning hands-on, just like the Fool. He has no life experience or no life knowledge. He has to listen to his intuition. So listen to your intuition, Scorpio. After all, you are a water sign. You are empathic and intuitive. You also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords could be in Aquarius prominently, but don't forget Gemini or Libra. News is coming to you. This could be about something that's in the baby shoes, as the page represents the youngest generation in the world, like children, babies, young teenagers, not yet teenagers, because the Knights are the teenagers in the late, so around 15, 16 to about 30, 32. Some say 35. So there could be news about a child support, or how your child is doing, or your child's health. Also, you have the Queen of Swords. Now she represents Libra mainly, but don't forget Aquarius and Gemini. The Queen of Swords knows the letter of the law. She represents municipalities, institutions, communication, wisdom, and protection. She will cut straight through to the core and to get to the truth of things. Now she's also very transparent and also very clear. She doesn't take any BS at all. She's got her emotions under control. She's also known as the widow. That represents a single mum or a single dad. Also she is called the Ice Queen, because she is as sharp as a point and she has to think on her feet. You usually find her in a profession or a vocation, like a lawyer, an advocate, a bookkeeper, a teacher, a doctor or a surgeon, or a dentist, something like that, a hairdresser, a butcher. But enough said about that. Perhaps you might know one of these people that work in one of these vocations or careers, and this could be relating that they could be a single parent, or that they could be working in these vocations, and they could be an air sign, and they could help you. So perhaps you need to seek professional help. If it is not, it could be a mother figure, but that is career orientated, and that has definitely her emotions under control. But If she's a mother, she still loves you. Okay? The Queen of Swords, they're brilliant parents. Definitely. They're beautiful parents. They of course will love you, just like the King of Swords. But they just have their emotions under control, and they're very businesslike. Now, and they're very loving. Libra, she represents Libra mainly, like I said. They're very loving people. They also enjoy the luxury of life. So if you are going to meet one and you're going to hook up with one, they will take care of you very, very well. They will protect you through thick and thin. Also, again, if you need advice, this is the person to turn to. You also have the Emperor. The Emperor is represents Aries, but also represents a professional or a father figure or a mature figure that you respect and love, but also represents municipalities and institutions like a doctor, a bookkeeper, a judge, a jury. So definitely you could be seeking advice or help from one of these people this week, or you could be meeting them. This could also be the flip side is you could be assisting or advising somebody else this week who trusts you and respects you if it isn't your profession. Also, you have the number 14, which is Temperance. Again, balance. Libra has the scales, also balance. So what jumps out to me in this reading, Scorpio, is that you have to try to balance things between your heart and your mind, or your heart and your soul, or the work front and the home front, or perhaps your finances, because this can be a financial advisor like a bookkeeper or an accountant, like I said. Also because it's the time of year that we are doing our tax returns. So you could be dealing with official people. Definitely balancing books or balancing something else. Again, Temperance represents Sagittarius. So the prominent sign in your reading is Sagittarius. Okay, you might have started something in Sagittarius last year, and you could be seeking advice about it. It could be an investment, it could be a romance, you could be getting married or doing prenuptials, something like that as well. That can be also a notary public, doing prenuptial agreements, or a lawyer or an advocate. If you're not in a judicial situation, it could be something like that. It can also be the justice of the peace. Okay, now I'm going to pull a card from the Journey Oracle. You can find that back in the playlist, and this is what it looks like. So if you would like to have a look at all the cards, there's lots of reviews. There's 120 reviews, I believe. So use your instinct, and that is what the Fool has to do. Instinct is another word for intuition. So you might have to live according to your instinct. Okay, number 17. Okay, instinct. Deep inside you, you know what's right. Trust this. So what does this card mean? You are being pulled into two different directions. You somehow both appeal to you. How do you know which is the right path to take? Look closely. There is a service appeal to one, and this might just be the easy way out. Your instinct might point to another, the more difficult path, but the one with greater reward in the end. In other words, don't cut corners, or don't do things in haste, then you won't have to repent in leisure. Trust your instinct. It knows what's right and what's wrong. It points in the right direction because its compass is your soul, and trying to find the balance in, sorry, where's the, here, the Sagittarius, trying to find the balance between your heart and your soul. That's exactly what I said. Now, I've also got a card from Believe in Your Own Magic. So this one's sticking out, so I'm going to take that. Now, don't get burnt. Know your boundaries. That is what I'm hearing. Oh, 1 and 8 is 9. So there is an ending coming to a situation. Okay, something is coming around full circle. Perhaps an investment that you did and you're seeking advice on what to do next. Reinvest it or keep it or what? The tree, let them go. So anybody that is overstepping your boundaries, tell them to stop and let them go. But also, the tree is something that's steadfast, but this tree is bending over. It was steadfast and you were grounded perhaps in something, and you felt comfortable and you felt secure because it sprouts its roots and anchors. But this one is burning. So perhaps something has come to an end, and somebody's being burnt in this situation. I hope it's not you, but before you, if it hasn't happened, perhaps you have to think about what you have to let go so that you don't get burnt. In other words, let go of something that is of no use to you anymore. Stand up and carry on. Or like the fool. So take that leap of faith. Okay? You will find a new place to throw out a new seedling that will turn into a tree. On the other hand, if you're not burnt and you're very careful and you're very wise, you could also be branching out, maintaining that balance. Perhaps you might be branching out with an investment that has brought its return back. Wow, there's a lot of messages here for you, Scorpio, so be careful what you do. Okay, enjoy this week, a coming week. Take care, stay safe and be blessed. And I hope you've liked this reading, and let me know in the reaction, please, whatever the reaction may be. So take care, stay safe and be blessed. Love you loads. Bye bye.